Hey everybody, just a quick update on what's going on with the plant side. This thing here is just, crazy. I don't know if you can see it. I gotta back up though. There's my hand for comparison. This thing is huge. I forgot what it was. It's some kind of squash, obviously. But wow, that's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna eat that. I'll figure something out. Maybe my wife knows the recipe. And everything else has kind of been harvested for the most part, except for that bell pepper there and these other pepper plants. That's what do you call it? Tabasco peppers. You see all the peppers on there. And so my biggest challenge is finding ways to cook this stuff. This chard, and the spinach and everything, especially the basil. I way overdid it with the basil. Yeah, I'll know better next time. Cucumbers. Looking good. I've had a lot of cucumbers already. The yard-long beans, I've harvested a bunch of those. Tomatoes, oh my god, let me tell you. I made a big mistake on the tomato plants. I planted them all at the same time, at the same age. And what do you do with, dozens and dozens of tomatoes when they ripen at the same time? Can them, I guess? I don't know. But lesson learned, next time I'll just stagger them so I'm not getting them all at the same time. Tomato overload. I've had a lot of BLTs. And then there's the this thing here. This is my bitter melon plant. You can see, if I can see, but they camouflage good. Here you go. This is one bitter melon here. And there's several back there. I don't know if you can see them back there, but there's one back there. You can see a little bit of, and there's one below that one, and there's little ones coming out all over the place. So bitter melons, boy, it's just choking out everything. But I do like bitter melons. Those things are good. I put them in stir fries and stuff. And supposed to be really good for you too. Beans, green beans. Boy, I've taken a lot of the green beans and mixed them up with different dishes. So this thing has produced a lot. And then tomatoes are winding down. And there's the tomato plants. And you can see there's a big bunch of tomatoes there. Had some issue with splitting, too much water. These roots, they go down into the drain and they get down into this white pipe, and then that just soaks them in water and it produces the splitting. Better Dutch buckets, I think, it would solve that. Putting a bucket in a bucket so that the roots can't go down into the bottom of the bottom bucket. And Brock Hughes has that double Dutch bucket system using the square 5-gallon pails that he got from some, I don't know, ice cream factory or a Walmart or somewhere over there where he's at. So I'll probably have to try that. These are just too small. These are 2.5-gallon buckets and too small for tomatoes, although they're good for cucumbers. So you can see there's more, and they're starting to wind down. And I picked a lot of tomatoes. Again, what do you do with so many tomatoes? And all these are getting ready to go red now on me too. So I'm going to pull all these tomato plants out, and next time I do it, I'll do a lot less, and I'll put them in staggered, maybe 2 weeks apart, so that they get a little more breathing room between ripenings. The rest of the system is doing really well. No complaints. It's great. Water's still crystal clear. Fish are still happy, and you can see some of them in there. They like to come up when I'm around, thinking they're going to get something good fed, I guess. And we've got some huge ones in there. I really got to take out the really big ones and put them on the grill. I think they're just taking up too much of the food. But they're fun to watch. And yeah, everything's running good. Filters are doing well. So no real issues. Everything's working good. So that's it. Just a short update, just to let you know how things have progressed in this first test crop I had. Can't complain. And just as a recap, I only put in hydroponic tomato fertilizer, about half strength of what normally would have been put in to a hydroponic system. And I did that at the very beginning, and that's it. I haven't put anything in after that except iron, chelated iron or chelated iron, whatever you call it, maybe once a month, and some potassium, I guess. That's all I've actually put in here. And I can see some deficiencies in some of the plants, but then again, that's just a lot of that is probably due to age as well. And so, yeah, I'm fairly satisfied. The carrots didn't do too well. You know, the carrots kind of got too, I don't know, the roots were too curly. You know, they didn't go straight down like a straight carrot does. They were huge, but they were just, you know, like one carrot root would be like 4 or 5 different carrot roots all together, and it wouldn't be any particular straight shape. So, good for the dogs. Dogs like to eat them. But I think it's the medium that I used. So maybe something a little more conventional, like sand or something, might be better for carrots. And the water, you'd have to make it so that the water wasn't flood and drain, because I think the carrots grow down seeking the water. Although that's just my hypothesis. So if you want straight carrots, then that's, I think, how you have to do it. It didn't work well in the, I had them in the hydroton right there. And didn't work too well as far as their shape is concerned. They did grow, but they didn't grow correctly. Didn't look like a carrot. So anyway, that's it. Beautiful day today. I'm going to make some more cabinets. Aloha.